Good afternoon.
Yeah, please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, how should I pronounce your name?
Sir, it is Sanidha.
Sanidha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does it mean?
Sir, Sanidha means proximity and closeness, something to sacred or divine. Sir.
Okay. So, please introduce yourself to the board.
My name is Sanidha Meena. I come from the Bothra district of Rajasthan. I completed my schooling from Jaipur. From there on, I moved to Delhi for my graduation. I have completed my civil engineering from IIT Delhi in 2024, and now I am full-time preparing for civil services examination.
Sanidha,
Yes, sir.
after doing civil engineering from IIT Delhi, you could have gone for post-graduation or some lucrative jobs.
Sir, actually I thought of going for post-graduation in environmental engineering, but in my third year I found the civil services opportunity quite attractive, so I moved to it, sir.
Your dosa, how come dosa is your permanent postal address?
Yes, sir.
So from dosa, which member of parliament is coming?
Right now, sir, right now, sir, it is Mr. Murari Lal Meena. He is from the Dosa.
And some prominent member of parliament about 30 years back?
Sir, you are referring to, I think, Mr. Rajesh Pilot, and his son Sachin Pilot also fought from the Dosa district. Now he has moved to the Tong district.
So if you become DM of Dosa area, what are the 3 areas in which you would like to focus?
So first would be the agriculture part, because the agriculture here is remunerative, but it is not that value added. It is not processed, so I would like to focus on that. The second is the water scarcity. Sir, Central Groundwater Board has accounted this region as a dark zone in the Rajasthan, so I would like to focus on the water scarcity part. And sir, third is the youth unemployment. Sir, because of the lack of industrial growth in Dosa, people have migrated to Jaipur as well as Delhi also, sir. So I would like to focus on these 3 key.
So how you can control the migration of the youth from Dosa area to neighboring areas?
Sir, I think I can capitalize on the Delhi-Bombay industrial corridor that is there by establishing food processing industries. Both the agriculture part and the migration part can be tackled simultaneously, sir.
And about the water scarcity?
So water scarcity, I would like to expedite the recent ongoing ECRP project that is there, Eastern River Canal project. And also these are demand side should be curtailed. Like there are many water guzzling crops that have been grown. So we should completely shift on the water and climate resilient crops like the pearl millet that is grown here. And also, sir, the supply side, we should switch towards the micro irrigation techniques, like the drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, sir.
Recently, government has brought a bill, Sanchar Sathi.
Yes, sir.
So what were the features of Sanchar Sathi and why the government was forced to take it back?
Sir, it was a pragmatic steps from the government of India to bring the Sanchar Sathi app, as it was envisioned for the surveillance kind of thing. Like we were targeting that we can have a safe and secure mobile internet and mobile network in the Indian ecosystem. So it was an auto downloadable app that was pre-installed by the government of India. It could track the phone when it is stolen, and it could also erase the data when it is stolen. So it was a pragmatic step, but there were critiques that it is like an overstep in the privacy area. It was kind of surveillance thing. So that was the reason that government made it voluntary from the previous mandatory stance.
It is voluntary now.
It has been made voluntary now, yes, sir.
And some companies also made objection?
Yes, sir. It was the Apple who upfrontly claimed that they won't install it, pre-install the Sanchar Sathi app.
So do you think government has taken a right step in withdrawing this act?
Sir, I think by making the voluntary choice, it is quite good, because those who believe in these kind of things, then they can voluntarily download it, and those who put their privacy about these kind of things, then they can opt out for it.
So what do you think government has learned a lesson by this step?
Sir, I think government has learned that they should not overstep in the domain of privacy in name of security as much as, and it should be more publicly consulted before just applying it directly, sir. I think government has learned that.
Do you think that the step of social media control for the children below 16 years of age
in India
will not be feasible at all?
Sir, I think it will be feasible if it is consulted from the starting with public consultation is there, then I think it will be feasible. And I don't particularly think that completely banning would be feasible in India. I think age appropriate content should be regulated.
How?
by self-censoring of the social media intermediaries, and by strict surveillance by the parents itself, not the government. So these can help in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sanidha,
Yes.
you are a civil engineer from IIT.
Yes, sir.
Why is civil engineering called civil engineering?
Sir, it deals with the civil infrastructure, not the, I would say, the army infrastructure, the military infrastructure. It deals with the civil infrastructure, the public infrastructure.
Army is not public?
Army and civilian are two different things, I think, sir. These are handled differently, sir.
How they are handled differently?
Although the
civil engineering principles don't apply to the military establishments?
They do apply to the army principles also, army infrastructures also, but there are dedicated service for their infrastructure, sir. Like the BRO is there for the border roads and management, sir.
So which came first, your civil engineering or BRO?
Of course, as the civil engineering came first. So I have to look for it for exact reason.
You were close to it, but somehow made a tangential movement. IIT Delhi, how many IITs are there in India right now?
So right now there are 23 IITs.
Which is the youngest?
Youngest, sir, I'm not aware of the
Oldest?
Oldest is IIT Kharagpur.
IIT Kharagpur?
Yes, sir.
You were saying that DOSA needs infrastructure for employment, and as the district magistrate you can do it. What are the steps you will take, or you propose to take, or you have in mind for providing employment opportunities in a district?
So for providing the employment opportunity, I would like to focus on the labor-intensive factories, like as I mentioned, the food processing factories and the logistical and the warehouse.
As a district magistrate,
yes, sir.
Do you have those powers of establishing food processing industries in a district?
Not directly, sir. Not to establish, rather to promote, rather to regulate the business environment there.
Regulate and promote, these are two different terms at all.
Yes, sir.
Regulate, promote you can, but regulation has to come from the state capital.
Yes, sir.
Or the country's capital.
Yes.
So
by, I think on my level, I would like to promote the establishment of these kind of industries.
You have heard President's clemency powers?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, these are the special power that are there for president to pardon or to reprieve the some mercy.
Are they the executive power or the judicial powers?
So they appears to be quasi-judicial in nature, I think. I am not sure of that. I'll have to look for it, the exact.
You will look after answering this question, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I'll have to look for the exact.
Okay, no problem. Rajasthan is almost becoming a marriage destination state.
Yes, sir.
Large number of marriages are. Why it is happening so?
So there are multiple reasons for that. First is our Prime Minister promoted the Wed in India kind of concept. So it is due to that the Rajasthan wedding has seen the impetus. Apart from it, sir, the second is this: many celebrities have tried to wed in the Rajasthan, that have also promoted the wedding culture over there. And sir, the living heritage and the heritage infrastructure that is there in the Rajasthan, it also quite provides a scenic beauty for the marriage couple. So they prefer the destination, sir.
There is a viewpoint that in a class of people, though the dowry has decreased, but the expenditure on the marriage has not. In fact, it has increased. People are not exchanging dowries or taking dowries. It's a one-way process only. But they don't take, like a doctor girl marrying a doctor boy.
Yes, sir.
There is not much exchange of or giving of dowry. But the expenditure on marriage function is huge. Why it is so?
So as you rightly pointed out, with the increasing literacy, we have significantly removed or let's say downgraded the position of dowry and the quantum of dowry. But the expenditure has increased because first of all, people see marriage as the one-time event and they like to spend extravagantly, sir, on the marriage. And second, sir, it is the social validation. They like to have a marriage.
Education of their children is a one-time expenditure.
Yes, sir.
But they are not so extravagant in making expenditure on the education. But they will make expenditure on the marriage function.
Yes, so that is true. Although they do make the expenditure on education, but not at that scale that the marriage do.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
So Sanidha, you have interest in philosophy.
It's Stoic philosophy, sir.
Very specific, right? So what is Stoic philosophy?
So Stoic philosophy is an ancient Greco-Roman philosophy that was founded by the Zeno of Citium. Sir, it basically talks about that first a dichotomy of control. That is, there are certain things that are within our control, and there are things that are not within our control. So we should optimize our energy by focusing on things that are within our control. So second is, it's promote virtue as the highest good. What Stoic says is we should pursue moral and intellectual excellence. By that only we can live a fulfilled life. And so third is, it talks about emotional resilience in the time of pain. It says we should remain detached when we are in any suffering or in any pleasure kind of situation, so we can think more rationally, sir.
Can you give actual example where this philosophy helped you in recent past?
Sir, in the recent past, in my college times only, sir, when I was preparing for the semester exams, and when few deadlines clashed, so I prioritized things and I focused on things that are within my control and not let them my emotion of fear or that to overpower my decision making, sir.
Okay. Is there any convergence of Stoic philosophy from strengths which are found in Indian philosophy?
Yes, sir, there is convergence. Like in the Bhagavad Gita, we talks about the Nishkam Kam and the Sthit Prajna. These are two converging things. Apart from it, in the Buddhism also, when we are calling out the suffering and desire, it also is mentioned in the Stoic philosophy. Apart from it, on this epistemological manner, the Vaisheshika philosophy of the six schools, it also matches with the...
Okay. In recent past, Indus Water Treaty was put under abeyance.
Yes.
So what is its status right now?
Sir, as far as I am aware, it is still in the abeyance part only. No truce has been made.
Okay, so there was this idea that India has not been utilizing the water which is there with us in that treaty. So what are the capacity challenges and how can we pragmatically handle them using civil engineering?
Sir, as the eastern part of the river has been dedicated to the Pakistan, and that contains 70% of the water, and India only uses the 30% of the water. So that was the reason these claims were made. To have the pragmatic solution from the civil engineering point, we need to build certain reservoir as well as the dams. So with the phasing in a phased manner, when we build a reservoir and dams, we can use the electricity potential as well as the irrigation potential from the rivers.
On which rivers you're talking about?
Sir, from although we do have Chenab, Jhelum and Indus are with the Pakistan, we do have Satluj, Beas and Ravi. We can use these rivers, sir. And the Ratle power project on the Kishan Ganga, that can also be expedited, sir.
Okay. Agriculture liberalization. Do you think it is a long sought dream and we could not do anything about it? But this is the key to really increase the income among farmers? What's your opinion?
Sir, although yes, agriculture liberalization is seen as the key to solve the farmers' income potential, but as India sees most of its employment in the agriculture sector only, and to make it liberalized, there would be certainly cost efficiency and the labor efficiency also. So that would really hurt the farmers. Although in the long run, I think that it can help the agriculture sector, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Sanidha, you have an interest in Kho-Kho.
Yeah.
How the name Kho-Kho comes?
So Kho-Kho, the name is derived from the passing of the bait itself. When we pass the bait, we say Kho. So from that instant, it's called Kho-Kho, sir.
Please tell one of your strengths and one of your weaknesses.
Sir, I think I am quite emotionally resilient. I'll try to become more emotionally resilient in the time of chaos. So my weakness is that I do lack in the professional work experience, sir, as of now.
That's not a weakness.
I could have gained this strength by getting some professional experience.
Now the quality of highways which we have, roads are built every year. You have to do the potholes, you have to do it. So do we need to have some different technology? Like somebody suggested concrete roads in different countries, like Germany or somewhere these are made. So should we go for some different technology rather than the same one which we are using for roads?
Yes, sir, there are different technologies, as you mentioned, the reinforced concrete roads and the RCC road, but these are quite, I would say, capital intensive in nature. And for a country like India that really suffers from the lack of finances, we cannot directly switch towards these kind of technology. Although we can optimize our own pavements, the flexible pavement that are made from bitumens by proper cambering and by proper slope is there, so that water do not erode the bitumen part and lead to the formation of potholes.
So why it is not being done? If we know the problem, we know the solution. 75 years it is not being done.
Sir, it is being done, but these kind of technology adoption takes time, I think, sir.
What is double jeopardy?
I'm not sure, but I like to make a attempt, sir. The double jeopardy is when there are two choices in our front and both have grave consequences as well as grave results. So I think that might be.
No, this is not something to guess. This is a definite thing in law and the constitution. Nobody should be punished twice for the same offense.
Double jeopardy, okay, sir. I remember. I now can recall this.
Okay. Proxy war, you have heard?
Yes, sir.
What is proxy war?
So proxy war is that kind of war when two states do not engage directly, rather they engage indirectly in some other land. So that is termed as proxy war.
If I say Pakistan is engaging in proxy war against India, how it is indirectly engaging?
For Pakistan, I do not think. For state-sponsored terrorism is there, but I do not think we consider that as a war directly, sir. Proxy war is the situation of the West Asia or the Ukraine crisis, sir. That is
Even this kind of thing, state-sponsored terrorism will also come. It's not actual war, but proxy, they keep on doing something or the other. Okay. The building construction which we do, how can we make earthquake-resistant buildings?
so. To make a building earthquake resistance, we need to focus on its foundation itself, sir. As Japan has the model of allowing the earthquake resilience in the foundation itself, we can make our building, sir, earthquake resilient. Apart from it, we can also install the shear walls in the building. These also act against the earthquake resistance, sir.
Now, Rajasthan has the general perception that Rajasthan still has child marriages. So, don't we have a law to stop child marriages?
So we do have a law, that is Prevention of Child Marriages Act, but we have occasionally seen that on the events like the Akha Teej, that is famously known, the rampant child marriages take place, and also in an illicit manner. So that is because of the social acceptance of the child marriage in the region.
So, if you are posted in a district magistrate or collector, they call in Rajasthan, and then you know there is child marriage taking place, what will you do?
Sir, I would like to focus on in a three-step. In a pre-wedding scenario, I would like to focus on the priest who usually conduct these kind of marriage. I would regulate them, and I would also try to map them, like who are these priests or who are these religious functionaries that perform these. On the sir, in the during level, I would like to mobilize the Asha workers, Anganwadi workers, and the Gram Panchayat members to report these kind of things, and the local teachers. And sir, in the post instances, I would like to focus that every marriage should be registered and the legal age will be known, sir, when they register. So I would like to focus on these three aspects, sir.
But something which is illegal, how can you register it?
So that's why it will. I would like to mandate every marriage should get registered. So when these kind of marriage happen, and if they are not able to register, it would act as a deterrent, sir, I think.
Marriage has taken place. What deterrence?
For future marriages, sir, I was talking. It was the third step. When the marriage has occurred, I was focusing on that part, sir.
See, if something has occurred illegal, you can't register first of all.
Yes,
nobody will come for registration.
Yes, sir.
If it is registered, you are bound to register a case.
Yes.
Because it is in your knowledge. So this seems a little impractical. Okay, and my last question is that what needs to be done in the colleges and universities for entrepreneurship development in the youth?
Sir, as there have been establishment of the entrepreneurship development cells in the colleges, the frequent events that are there, they should not just remain the event of some glamorous thing, but they should be mobilized with the proper startup incubation also. So rather than just focusing on the events, we should try to invest on the startup incubation also in the universities and colleges, so that the future startups can grow there, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
so
sir.
Formal part of interview is over.
Thank you, sir.
We'll call you after a minute.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Sanidha, we have found you as a very good candidate.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And you're full of energy. Your replies are to the point. Eye contact with the board, you started maintaining later on. Initially, you were not doing.
Yes.
The turnout is good. Socks, you are wearing the sports socks or what?
Sir, I'll change the socks and the shoes itself. These are not the final. Rest, I was thinking to go with the same. If
And shoes don't look like your shoes, huh?
no, sir, these are mine.
I'm looking bigger.
Too bright. Bigger and brighter.
इतने bright मत देना.
हाँ, I will go for the professional.
पॉलिश ही लगता रख दिए क्या उस पर?
Otherwise, your answers were to the point, and you are very structured in answering. That way, we can see the flow also. So overall, you are a formidable candidate. This you can just see a little bit of your socks. Two things we would like to suggest. One is you listen to the question fully before starting your answer. Don't presume what is the question going to be and I start answering.
Okay.
This we felt in one or two questions.
Okay.
You, like after the question, if you give a 2-3 say 5 seconds pause, then one can make out you understood the question, then answering.
Okay. Sir.
And second thing, I think knowledge wise, when power of president to pardon, so it is an executive function.
Okay. Sir.
Because judicial function, then you have to follow all the judicial process. Other party has to be heard and all those. So it's
And sir, he is doing on the aid and advice of somebody else. Classical.
aid and advice of Council of Ministers. And secondly, judicial process, then you have natural justice, all those things will come. And these are because he's executive head. He's not head of judiciary.
So I thought he or she was overpowering the judicial mandate, so that might be something related to quasi-judicial in nature.
It's not quasi-judicial. It's a executive.
One fully judicial has happened, then quasi cannot change it.
Yes.
After that, only the head of the state can do it. And he is the head of the state.
Yes.
So we found you very good. Keep it up. And anything you want to ask?
So was I able to communicate my ideas clearly? Was there fumbling?
Your communication skills are excellent.
Okay.
See, now DEF related questions you prepare more. You have time. Make 30, 40, 50 questions. And prepare bullet point replies.
Okay. Sir.
Because when you have bullet point, you can easily remember and elaborate it when the question comes in front.
Yes.
Just keep it up. The tempo should not be left in between that abhi to acha ho gaya. It has to be maintained till the date of interview.
Okay. Sir.
ठीक है? All the best.
Thank you, sir.
थोड़ा smile sorry sir.
हाँ, we wish you see your name in the list.
Thank you, sir.
थोड़ा smile किया करो बीच में, ठीक है?
Okay. Thank you, sir.